You know what? I'm just out here on a Friday, riding my shark in my pool, about to crack open a high noon, living my best life. And I just had this like sudden burst of like gratitude. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't know if I've ever shared this on here before, but I grew up struggling with a learning disability that basically set me up for a life of failure. I never made good grades. I couldn't do math to save my life. I always felt groggy and unmotivated. I have ADHD. And I remember when my mom took me in for my evaluation right after I was diagnosed, she was trying to get me help and a scholarship to go to college. And after the evaluation this agency did on me, the lady looked at me and said, "We cannot give you a scholarship. We have reason to believe that you have brain damage from lack of oxygen at birth. And that's what's caused your ADHD. And you are unfortunately not a good investment. If we paid for your college, we would be setting us and you up for failure." I left that meeting with the lowest self-esteem and self-worth I've ever had. I was the cheerleader in high school who used to go tutor kids in a different classroom, but really I was secretly getting tutored in a different classroom. I didn't have a 504 or an IEP. I didn't get a diagnosis until after I had graduated. And I remember seeing the pain in my mom's eyes when that lady said that to me. I enrolled myself in college and got into $30,000 in student loan debt. Wanted to be a dolphin trainer, but God had other plans. All while I was a mom of a 2-year-old pregnant on bed rest for most of my pregnancy. During that time, I found the industry that I'm in now. Before, I was fired from every job I ever had. No one believed in me. I didn't even believe in me. I was labeled as lazy and unmotivated and unintelligent. A decade ago, I made a decision to take my future into my own hands and not ever work for anyone ever again. If I believed in myself, there was nothing that could stop me. And if no one else was going to believe in me, besides my parents, I would have to figure it the fuck out. So I started growing a business on social media. It wasn't easy. I lived in a town where I knew no one. I had no followers. I had no friends where I lived, but I did it. We just recently moved to Florida to be closer to our company, and this is how I spend my days. I went from a struggling young mother on government assistance to giving my life a complete upgrade, and it didn't take me 10 years to do it. I've been living a life of financial freedom for 7 years. I've paid off my debt, even the stupid student loans. That lady was right. College was a bad investment. I dropped out, but I created a life for myself, and I can show you exactly how I did it.